What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is about this phone, but it's a similar phone that's coming out this time for the Google Pixel Fold. Google Pixel Fold, which we do know about, and we know that it's possibly going to come out at the end of this year. And this is just reconfirmation of some things that we've heard, and maybe you haven't been watching the show the whole time, or maybe you forgot, but let's get into it. So this is coming from XDA via the way of the Elec, which is a Korean news outlet, and they're saying that Google's foldable Pixel phone will reportedly have an ultra-thin glass layer. And we dive deeper into the article. It says, according to the new report from the Elec, the rumored Pixel Fold will feature a 7.6-inch foldable display from Samsung Display with an ultra-thin glass layer. This falls in line with the previous report from the publication, which suggested Samsung Display would supply OLED panels to Google, Oppo, and Xiaomi. It's worth noting that another Korean publication, ET News, hinted in late May that Samsung has been seeking buyers of its UTG and that Google could be interested. So if you're like me and you love foldable phones, adding the Pixel Fold to this is just that much more salivating and that much more cool. And also the fact that it's going to have a Samsung display and a Samsung display this big, I'm very stoked for this. And I can only imagine they're going to add their own twist of software to it, so we'll wait and see. Next up, as you can see from this tweet right here from Roland Kwan, Amazon has leaked the Galaxy Watch 4. Now, when we jump over to Let's Go Digital's Twitter profile, they also have a tweet saying that Amazon did this and that Roland Kwan found it, but they actually captured some screenshots on the Canadian Amazon site showing this. It's currently out of stock, obviously, but it says, you can see on the left, this item will be released on August 27th, 2021. You can see the price, $471.14, but this is also Canadian dollars, so should be a little cheaper here in the United States. And you can see this is for the 46mm black stainless steel Google Wear OS smartwatch from Samsung. And then their other one shows off, again, the Galaxy Watch for 44mm silver aluminum Google Wear OS smartwatch. This one for $346.82, and ultimately have the same release date as August 27th. So kind of cool to see this stuff out, and Amazon probably didn't want to leak it out, but they did, and there you go. Last story of the day has to do with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3 under panel camera, and answers a lot of questions. It's literally a question and answer. A lot of the stuff I was curious about, and I know you guys would be curious about as well. So it's going to answer, I think, a lot of your things that you might have been worried about and maybe hesitating about maybe purchasing the future phone of this generation. So let's check out Galaxy Z Fold 3 under panel camera Q&A. This is coming from Chun, who says, this is his source's first experience with the Z Fold 3 UPC, also known as under panel camera. He will update this tweet over time once his source has more times to test the Z Fold 3. But ultimately, let's dive into this. He says, UPC on the Z Fold 3, the size of the camera where it is, it says roughly it's the same size as the Z Fold 2 punch hole. Could be slightly smaller, but it's roughly the same size, the camera size itself. So whatever. Is it noticeable? He says yes. But if you try to look at it hardly in light mode, otherwise you won't notice it. So you have to be in a light mode setting on the screen, and you potentially will see it. Otherwise you probably won't see it. So I guess there's some good and the bad, and that's kind of what I figured as well. Is it noticeable when watching video or scrolling web pages? Nope, not at all. Which is good. So if you want to scroll websites and watch videos, you won't see it. Does it have any weird effects? Yes, rainbow effect, and Samsung is trying to solve that. So I guess it has a rainbow effect. I don't know if that means with the camera or just looking at it, but it's kind of interesting. It probably means the camera. How's the under panel camera selfie quality? It's better than expected, though I still haven't got a chance to see the pic by myself. So there you guys go. Hopefully that answers a lot of your questions about the under panel camera with the Galaxy Z Fold 3. It does for me. I can't really think of a lot that is missing in terms of what I would want to know about it. The camera quality, obviously seeing like samples of what it's going to look like and seeing actual video that it's recorded off of it, and just seeing it in real life, that's really what I would want to see at this point. But it's kind of what I expected. It's a first generation product for Samsung. in terms of it being on a phone itself. It might not be the first time they tried it in the lab, but it's the first time being on a phone. So that's what I mean by first generation. So I'm curious to see what they end up doing with it and how it works and how it looks overall. And yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos every single day. My question out to you guys is, what questions remain for you about the Galaxy Z Fold 3 in terms of that under panel camera? Let me know in the comments down below. And if anything, maybe I can leave those questions out for Chun, or you can go to his Twitter profile yourself and reply to him. We'll see you guys down the road.